now the deep state decided that we have a lot of briefcase parties.
You keep saying deep state. Who's deep state?
Brother here is represents them. He can tell you the other members.
Okay, I don't know. Hang
So
on.
No, James, let's be very clear.
When
Deep State is the National Security Advisory Council. It is called NSAC. The deputy president sits on that one.
and has never been invited to.
Murade does not sit on that one. But having said that, it is true, these guys, when they were forming Jubilee, they wanted to herd us all in one basket as a vehicle for 2022. Then they said, mulikuja mukanifukuza kutoka ODM. Hamwezi mukanifukuza from Jubilee. Sasa wako wapi? Okay. No, we didn't remove them. They walked. They left Jubilee and they went and formed another home. And we wish them well. In fact, incidentally, like you can see, we're still friends. And this is healthy. We compete. There's nothing personal. All right?
Absolutely.
It's like you Gor Mahia AFC. And after the game, shake hands.
Let me come back to,
okay.
I was making a point. And when we saw now that there was this mushrooming of all these briefcase parties, then we decided to let also these parties come and join us. And we teamed up with big parties first, ANC and Ford Kenya. And those are substantial political parties with parliamentary representation and even Senate representation. And then after that, now we started accepting to have all these parties because we saw that maybe we would look bad when they say these guys just want to go it alone. And we said, let's not leave window for people to start spreading rumors. But coming back to Jubilee, yes, we said we are not going to be chased from Jubilee. And true, we cannibalized it. We left with everybody except the few that are left within Jubilee. And we were properly chased out. We were properly given instructions. In fact, James, and I said this before, and my good friend David here is a witness. Before we were sworn in.
When is this, 2018?
2017.
2017.
Immediately after the elections, while the court process petitioning the presidential election was still ongoing, we had a PG. In quotes. But it was not a PG, it was a monologue meeting. First, you're told when you get to State House, leave your watch and your phone in the car. Be there by 8. Meeting will start at 8. So we're there by 7:30. Sumptuous breakfast. Oh, 7-course breakfast. We were not going there for breakfast. But you sit there for 2 hours. Then the president appears, prayer, and he summarizes as the riot acts 25 minutes for a meeting that you have waited for 2 hours is over. And I remember a remark that President Uhuru made that was shocking. He said, if you do not agree with my policies, the gate of State House is open. And we left State House in a hurry because the gate was open for us.
I think my
few days later, the presidential election was nullified. The same gates that were told were open for us to get out were open for us to go in to go and plan for the re-election of the president. So those were the telltale signs that things were not the same. Things were not going to be the same.
And you have a chance.
No.
Yes.
At that same meeting,
hang on.
The members of parliament were told that the president is very busy with his agenda of running the country. Anybody who has an issue should report to the deputy president. True. They were told they go to Karen, not to bother him in state, because he's dealing with matters of state. But let me come back to what he had just said about the UDA, one party, and then opening up. Have you noticed that caveat is only for Mount Kenya parties? They were able to bring in ANC, they were able to bring in Ford Kenya, they are now able to bring in PA, they're able to bring in Chap. There is no Mount Kenya party which has been allowed in the Kenya Kwisha to enter into a coalition agreement with UDA.
Can you name the Mount Kenya parties?
There's Jibebe, there's DP, there's Chama, what is it called? Moses? whatever.
Yes.
Jubilee?
Yeah.
Chakazi, yes.
No. Jubilee is not a Mount Kenya party.
So how do you classify the others as Mount Kenya
I'm
parties?
just saying,
Were the party leaders from Mount Kenya?
no, they wanted Mount Kenya is not part of the parties for which they are engaging. So,
Gentlemen, I want to understand.
but it
the source of
is
this confusion.
obvious.
What we need to...
There is nobody who has a party in Mount Kenya. Even Martha, by the way, wanted to be part of that One Kenya, whatever. Her party is not welcome. Moses Kuria is not welcome. Kabogo is not welcome. Even this Democratic Party of JB is not. All the Mount Kenya parties were told, finish those parties, including Kionjori, TSP.
But they are all...
They were told, demolish those parties and come to UDA or no deal.
So how are they in that side of
They
the
are
DP?
not. There has to be instruments.
That is not even the question,
There has to
James.
be instruments.
The question is,
no.
who is the complainant? Who
We
is
are
the
not complaining.
Who is he complaining on behalf of?
We are not complaining. We're just saying, isn't it instructive that it's okay for them to open their doors to other parties outside Mount Kenya, but they want to finish Mount Kenya homegrown parties by saying, no, you can't. We can't allow you.
But parties have to have a national feel, a national outlook.
My friend, the days when parties had a national face, a party is running from Lake Victoria to Indian Ocean, or from Loitoktok to whatever. Do you know? And he was part of it. Last election, we even created parties in northern Kenya.
Who's we?
Jubilee. And he was there. He was a de facto
Is that true?
Secretary General.
Is
We
that- is that-
created,
no,
let
hang on,
me tell you.
Hang on.
In fact, can I tell you what UDA is?
Yes.
UDA is that Kapati PDR, which we formed. Because all of these people were supporting Uhuru Kenyatta, but because they had those clan issues, we agreed. We created for them Kenya, the PDR and whatever. And all those parties, the strategy was very simple. As they are fighting and they all agreed about the top,
So there will be a coalition.
they give out the vote to Uhuru.
Okay, hang on.
And he knows it. He was part of that strategy. In fact, he was the leader of the strategy team.